I'm Steph Hodge of BoardGameGeek here with Tyler Goebel of Czech Games Edition. And we're looking at Letter Jam with these lovely rainbow chips. So it looks like a word type game.
It is. I think of it as a little bit of Hanabi mixed with Scrabble, if that makes sense.
Nice.
So everyone has a secret word out in front of them. They have no clue what word is laid out. This will be yours right here.
Oh, this is my word.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you don't know what letters are in it.
I have these 5 letters in my word.
Exactly.
Okay.
You don't know what letters they are, and you'll never see them until the end of the game.
Oh.
But somehow you're going to have to unscramble this so it spells a letter by the end.
Okay.
How will you do that? You'll have help from your friends. It's a fully cooperative game.
Oh, it's a cooperative game.
Yeah.
Nice.
So you'll be spelling out clues to help people figure out what letters they have in their word. So for instance, I'll look around, I'll lay these down so you at home can see them. And ideally you wouldn't be able to see your own letter, but for this case...
For the demo purposes, sure.
Let's pretend you can't see
I
it.
don't know that's an L.
So I can see everyone's letter but my own. So I'm going to spell out a clue using these chips here. So I might do something like this.
L-E-T-T-E-R. Letter.
Yep. So you have a deduction sheet to help you out here. So in this case, if...
Yes.
there we go. If I were playing as you, I might put a underscore here because you don't know what
I don't
letter.
know that it's L.
Yeah, you don't know that it's L. And then E, because it's in the second spot. T's in the third.
Okay, because the token is telling us.
4 is another T.
Yep.
Then back to E.
Yep.
And then we have an R.
It could be B, it could be S, it could be any letter. It's my letter. I don't know.
A lot of things. So you could keep track of that here. Like, okay, it could be an L, it could be a B, so on and so on. As you get further clues, you could help narrow it down.
Got it.
When you think you know what your letter is, you'll put it face down and
move
on to the next one.
Oh, and then I would show it again, and then we keep making words for each other?
Yeah, so the player that gave the clue will take one of these tokens right here.
Oh.
This is your round counter. So this shows you how long until the game's over. So you have this extra clue in the middle. You'll only unlock that if everyone has given at least one clue. So say this player did, you did, and our player 5 did, then we have this extra clue. We also have a dummy player here that'll have certain stack of cards in their deck. After we use a dummy letter, it goes away, we replace it with a new one, and if you're able to get to the bottom of the dummy player stack, you'll also unlock another clue.
one. Okay. And
Still.
So do you always play with a dummy player?
You'll always have at least 6 cards.
At
or
least
exactly
6.
6
you
cards
can play
visible.
with 6 players and be good.
Yeah.
Okay.
So 6 players, no dummy player. Dummy player isn't an accurate term, really. It's not...
An AI.
Yeah, it's not an AI. It's just an extra letter you have sticking up.
Okay.
But works great from 2 all the way up to 6.
Oh, really? So if you played with 2, you would still need 4
Yeah, you'd have
piles.
4, and
Oh.
it scales up a little bit differently.
Okay,
Yeah.
sure.
So at the end of the game, what you want to be able to do is to rearrange your letters here without ever looking at them.
Into a word?
Into a word. So you'll flip it up, and let's do yours first.
I don't know what they are.
So you'll able to
spell. Oh!
Words.
Spell words?
Yeah.
Ah!
There you go.
I like that.
Have this asterisk too, which can be like a wild any.
Oh, it's like I don't know if yours is actually a word, asterisk.
You could do that. You can also use it when giving clues. So you can put a thing there, but you can't tell people what letter you mean that to be.
Uh-oh.
So
okay, so it's a wild letter.
It's a wild letter.
It makes it harder.
Yeah,
okay.
it makes it harder.
But it gives you flexibility.
Mm-hmm.
That's really cool.
Yeah, and this is the final artwork, pretty much. This card in the cheat sheets here will be updated a little bit.
So this isn't actually out yet. This is
not actually out yet. It's going to be out at Gen Con. The price point's going to be $20.
Perfect. So 2 to 6 players, you said?
2 to 6 players.
Excellent.
Takes about 45 minutes to an hour, maybe your first time, but yep.
Well, that sounds like a lot of fun. Thank you so much, Tyler.
My pleasure.